What's going on, Libra? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your collective Libra reading. For those of you all who are new here, my name is Shani and this is Melanated Mindfulness Tarot. I upload some collective messages for us all throughout the week. However, if you are just wanting to keep up with your Libra messages, those will be posted weekly on Thursdays. So do make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you are wanting to keep up with that. Do keep in mind that these are collective messages, so they may or may not resonate with you. However, if you feel like you need more assistance, guidance, support, clarification, confirmation, and things like that when it comes to your personal energy, make sure that you click the link in the description area and book your one-on-one service or session, okay? With that being said, today we are going to get into a three-part message. What is it that Spirit wants you to be aware of, or what is it that you need to know? What is it that you need to work on, and what is the potential outcome of the energy that presents itself? Okay? And with that being said, let us go ahead and get ready to get into this message. All thanks and praise to the Most High. You know their hearts, you know their situations. Can you please give me the cards that we need in order for us to be able to receive this message at hand with an open mind and an open heart? I also ask that you give me the words to articulate this message as best as possible, as well as clearing out anything in the way of their clarification, confirmation, transformation, and healing at this time. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. All right. Spirit, what is it that you need Libras to know in this moment? Thank you. What is it that you need Libras to know in this moment? Thank you. Got you. Yes. So right now you have underneath it all the moon card, okay? The moon card is really like there are some things going on that you're not really able to see at this moment, right? There are things around you that are kind of distracting you and keeping you from being able to recognize what's happening on your own personal path, okay? These things that are happening on your path are leading you to a place of having or experiencing more pleasurable moments, having a more pleasurable experience and stuff like that. So please do pay attention to the thoughts that you're having, the messages, the signs, the synchronicities that Spirit, God, Source, the universe is sending your way at this time. Okay? Now, that was just underneath it all. So we're going to get into the energies that actually came out. You got the Tower in reverse. Okay? You have the 10 of disc. And you also have the Fool. Okay, and I'm all listen. It's coming like quick. This energy is an energy of like it's gonna be all right, right? Like everything's going to be okay when it comes to your money, your finances, your family life, your you know, your family structure, your relationships, and things of that nature. Everything is going to be okay. However, you are being pushed, guided, directed into accepting this new journey that is here. There is the new journey, right? This is a start, a leap of faith, doing different things. It's more so like you've traveled along this road, right? And now you're kind of at a dead end, sort of kind of speak. However, you notice a way that you can kind of get out on each side. So you have to decide which side is kind of like the best side for you to go into. And there is no right or wrong way. There is no right or wrong answer. Whichever way you choose to go is the right way for you to go in this moment, right? Because it's giving you, it's going to provide you with whatever it is that you need right now for where you're headed, where you're going, and things of that nature, okay? With that Tower card showing up, I could, listen, it's definitely a sense of why is all of this happening, what's going on, like some chaos, some confusion, maybe some conflict, something, right, that's showing up, but it's pushing you. It's kind of making you uncomfortable because it's like that uncomfortable feeling is going to guide you into a space of a brand new journey, a brand new beginning. Okay, so going into the energy of what it is that you need to work on. Okay, thank you, Spirit. You have the 10 of Swords in reverse. You have the 5 of Swords, and then you also have the 7 of Swords, okay? This is your 10 of Swords in reverse. So with this card, do yourself a favor and let the past be the past, right? The past is a thing of the mind right now. Like, it's a thing of the thoughts that you constantly keep opening up based on certain things. With you doing that, you kind of self-sabotaging yourself. You're kind of defeating yourself, right? You're defeating yourself is the best way that I could explain that. Again, because you're stuck in the past from a mind space. So maybe there is something that's happening and you are looking at this situation as current as like the same thing as something that has happened before, but it's not the same. Okay, it is not the same. What's possibly happening is that you're asking the same people who were around you at that past time, like, about this situation, or their advice with this situation, or their suggestions, their opinion, their input, whatever. And they're giving you the information that they would have given you back then, or that they gave you back then, or they're giving you information pertaining to how you reacted and responded in the past, right? Those external influences, don't hold on so tight to them. Not saying whether they're right or they're wrong. They just may not be what you need right now in this moment. They could definitely be giving you inaccurate information, because nobody knows exactly where you are in your place or space right now, right? You've grown from a person that you've used to be when you experienced this situation before, or a similar situation before. So they're definitely calling you to work on that. Work on, like, leaving the past in the past. Work on not sabotaging yourself. Work on not needing to go outside of yourself to get information from people who really don't have a solution to what you consider to be your current problem. Does that make sense? See, I was gonna start this whole thing over because them little goof ups in the beginning, but we ain't doing that. Like, there was a reason. Spirit, can you please give me the energy of the potential outcome when it comes to these current energies? Thank you. Yep. Okay. Starting off well. Thank you. Let's get this last card before I even say anything. Thank you. Okay. Potential outcome energy. The Nine of Discs is underneath it all, which is like, okay, putting yourself in a position to start attracting everything that you desire to you, right? Not you pushing it away, or pretty much like everything that you require where you are, you're about to start attracting that, okay? And that's just underneath it all. With this last part of the energy, which is the potential outcome, you have the universe. You have the Four of Swords. And you also have the Six of Discs. This is something that I can get jiggy with. I can get jiggy with this type of energy. So what's the potential outcome is really like, okay, as this cycle is completing itself, as this cycle is coming full circle, one more again, now you're starting to see things from a more God-like perspective, right? A more high vibrational perspective. Like you're starting to realize, understand, recognize what's actually happening. Okay, it's gonna put you in a place of kind of like retreating, taking a step back so that you can really allow yourself to come to this place of peace with what's actually going on. And when you do that, or by you doing that, it puts you in a more place to have more structure, more well-roundedness within all the areas and aspects of your life. They're clearly telling me like to talk about how we hold on to doing things a certain way because it's taught, like, you know how we're taught to do things a certain way, but the way that we're doing things, or the way that we were taught to do things, they're not necessarily working for us, right? So you have to be willing to find your way, like find the way that works best for you in any area and aspect of your life. Because again, accept the fact that what worked for somebody else may not work for you, right? What didn't work for somebody else may very well work for you, okay? Nothing ever is exactly the same for each and every one of us. And, you know, that's the beauty of it, right? Like, that's the beauty of it. So just because you were taught to do something a certain way back then doesn't mean that's the most effective way to do it now. It can very much so be outdated in this moment, and be okay with that. Some people are not going to understand. They may call you dumb. They're going to call you whatever. But to respect the fact that, how can I say that? To respect how you want to move in your situation is the best thing that anybody can do. Even if that means that you have to fall flat on your face because you're actually figuring it out. You're figuring out what's going to work best for you. You know, stand 10 toes down in that. Okay? But do know that essentially it's all like, you need to be aware that it's working out exactly as it needs to. Everything's going to work out fine. Don't be so resistant to starting this new journey. It doesn't show that there's some resistance to you starting it. However, I know from a personal level, personal experience, that when we're being presented with something new, we're kind of resistant, or we're kind of hesitant to taking that next step. So keep that in mind. But this is the energy that I have for you. If you feel like, you know, if you're aware of this and you're just like, but I don't know how, or you've tried something and you want more assistance, like, feel free to leave me a comment and I will help you in the comments the best way that I know how, right? But yeah, we're going to leave this here. I definitely feel like this is more than enough for you to have something to run with. So I appreciate you. I thank you. I hope you were able to take something from this. I do post elements for the collective elements on Friday, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And until next time, love, make sure you enjoy yourself. Peace.